Hello everyone.
Already discussed regarding what is mean by artificial intelligence and what is an importance of the artificial intelligence. Today we are going to discuss about what is the goal of an artificial intelligence, what is an agenda based on what goal we are created as an artificial intelligence. So we are going to understand that artificial intelligence is nothing but, as we already mentioned, it is like mimic like a human beings. So there we also need to understand machine learning is it there. Machine learning is nothing but we are going to train the machine using the training data set. It only learn the pattern from the training data set, and also we known as machine learning is a subset of AI. So one more is there, that is a deep learning. So deep learning is nothing but it has to be introduced like a human brain like structures. So that is they are introduced like what is the thinking capability we have, and also we known as DL is a subset of ML. So we need to understand this too is a common thing we whenever it comes to the artificial intelligence, right? So then we comes to the goal of an artificial intelligence. As we already mentioned, the major agenda of this goal of artificial intelligence, that is a replicate or also we known as what, a mimic like a human being. So next is nothing but the second goal, we have knowledge intensive task. Knowledge intensive is nothing but through the information we can get. Based on the information also I need to have a thinking capacity I need to build on, or also we known as what, experience knowledge is more, right? So based on the experience you should be have a building a capability of taking a decisions. So next is that the unintelligent connection of perception and action. Perception is nothing but gathering the data, collecting the data from the environment. So based on that, I need to take an action. So here, based on the gathering data, I need to go for an action. So that is we known as what? Also, we go for current situation. Based on the situation, we need to take the decisions. That is we known as what? Perception is the gathering or collecting the data from the environment. As we know about, we when we building a machines can perform, it require the human intelligence. What is that human intelligence? Like proving theorem. So why we are taking as an human intelligence in a proving theorem means it while proving a theorem, it requires the basic knowledge to prove the theorems, right? So playing a chess. Playing a chess means it is also bothered about what happens in a future if I move the pawn. So that is a kind of thinking. And surgical operation is one of the sensitive operation we need to do here. Sensitive means if any kind of one of the mistake is done, it will be affect for the patient life, right? So that is the way, might be an example like medical field. So and also car in a traffic, we are taking, especially we are taking a like example like a Bangalore a traffic where the kind of while going the car, or you can also mention driving the car there, it is very difficult because we need to maintain, because some of the vehicle like a car is moving here. Imagine in very adjacent to automatically we have a bike. If I just turn it here, it get into an accident. So that's why we need to aware of that one. I need to carefully drive the car and pass the traffic. So and also another one goal is there is create a system that should be exhibit intelligent behavior. It should be replicating, and as I mentioned, learn new thing by itself. That is through the experience, demonstrate, should be expose, explain, and can advise to its user. Who is monitoring that one, I need to advise it. So this is basically we known as the agenda of the artificial intelligence, to make the system should be an intelligent. A contribution and composition of an artificial intelligence. So here we need to know that, and also the intelligence is the ability of the system, like to calculate, like to reason, to pursue the relationship and analysis, learn from experience like that, right? So we are going for what is the contribution and composition of the artificial intelligence. The first one is that contribution we are taking here, a linguistic intelligence. The linguistic is nothing but is the study of languages. We need to know about the languages, that is we known as what, linguistic. So what do you mean by linguistic intelligence is nothing but, as we already know about, the humans can able to speak, right? And I also can able to utilize phonology. What do you mean by phonology means, it is nothing but speech sounds, is nothing but what, a speech sounds. So and also we has to follow the syntax. Syntax is nothing but what, the grammar. And semantic is nothing but what, the meaning. So as a human I can able to speak, I can able to express my feelings through like kind of phonology, through the sounds, right? I need to enable the intelligence, or intelligent machines also can able to speak it. So that is also we are considering what, the linguistic intelligence is matter. The second one is that musical intelligence. Musical intelligence is nothing but, you can take it like to analyze the kind of sounds. It might be a rhythm, you can mention here a rhythm, or also known as a pitch. Now we can also I need to train the musical intelligence like musicians to machines, right? Linguistic intelligence example, you can take it like public speakers. So next one is that logical mathematical intelligence. It is nothing but to understand that complex, and also we known as what, we can go for abstract ideas. Whenever the complex or kind of difficult situation is there, I need to analyze it, I need to take a decisions. So there we known as what, the complex and abstract ideas like mathematicians. I need to enhance this intelligence to machine. Next one is that spatial intelligence. Spatial is nothing but what, visual intelligence. It might be a 3D image, you can able to try it to understand the machine. You can go for visual understanding or to take a decisions, we known as a spatial intelligence. For example, we can go for map readers. When you go for the map readers, this is a visual representation of the places, right? How can you able to reach that one? So next one is that bodily kinesthetic intelligence. So for example, we have known as a players, right? While playing a football, while playing a cricket, it is not the same, in a different. Automatically the body will be support. That is a flexibility it will be required to play the games, right? And as well as like dancers, right? Dancers also have a flexibility of body kind of movements they're doing. The same thing we has to also use a complete a part of the body to solve a problems, like fashion products, a control over fine, right? I need to enhance this kind of body of the problem if I'm facing there. I need to enhance the intelligence of like players and dancers to the machines, right? So next one we have that intrapersonal intelligence. Intrapersonal intelligence, I will take an example like we already know about whom. Like example, I am taking Gautama Buddha. So as we know about Gautama Buddha, he himself realizing who is, what is the life actually, he realized like that, right? So that moment we can mention is that he will be understand their own feelings, right? And intentions, feelings, intentions, so and motivations, right? Himself has to be doing. That is intrapersonal intelligence. We need to think what is our feelings, what is an intention, what is the goal of myself, where I should be there, where I'm strong. I need to analyze myself, right? So that is we known as the intrapersonal intelligence. Interpersonal intelligence is one of the another one contribution. It is saying that I need to analyze the amongst the people, among other people. So that moment, I'm not only thinking myself, I need to analyze from the society, right? What is the society intention is there, right? What is the beliefs? As I mentioned, the major problem of the intelligent machine, it doesn't have any beliefs. It's not kind of respecting kind of cultures. We need to train for that. We need to train the machine, then only it can able to understand that one, right? The same thing, we need to enhance this interpersonal intelligence to respect the culture of the societies. It should be respect the beliefs of a human being. Someone is belief in a god or goddess, someone is not believing, so that moment we should not violate it. We should accept it because we are living in a society. We should, as a human, I will accept. The same thing, I need to train the machine to accept this kind of intelligence. So these are the contribution it will be required for to enhance that what because an intelligent machines. As we know about intelligent is kind of what it's a equipped with at least one of the contributions, right? And most all the intelligence. To achieve these factors, we have the machine software of artificial intelligence is required the disciplines. Requires the disciplines to achieve the contributions, right? The first one is the mathematics, as I mentioned, to solve the complex or abstract ideas. Biology, as I mentioned, should be body of what is that kinesthetic, also right, kinesthetic intelligence or bodily kinesthetic intelligence. And psychology means what, to understand the beliefs, to understand the humans psychology. Socialism means what? We has to be interpersonal intelligence. We should respect the societies. Computer science means what? That is one of the core. It is roaming everywhere. That is the beauty of the computer science. We can enhance in the practical approaches. A neuron study is nothing but we need to enhance the human brain-like structure to take a decision of the machine, right? Statistics is used for what? Actually, the statistics is used for we need to collecting the data and analyze it, right? Analyzing we can do here, and as well as also we go for interpreting the data. That is the use we have in the statistics. So what is the use of philosophy? Philosophy saying that systematic way I can able to train it. I can able to train the machines. Critical study. It might be a knowledge how to train the machine. At a time, I cannot feed all the things, right? At a time, I cannot teach all the AI in one, like 5 minutes. So that's why we has to be follow the systematic way to train the machine. That is the philosophy will be saying that. That is also we known as what, reason of minds. So these are the disciplines of artificial intelligence. To create an intelligent machines, it should be a composite of different kind of elements should be involved to create an intelligent machines. So the first one, as I mentioned, to create an intelligence of a machine. So then with the first one we have a reasoning. The reasoning is saying that it should be enable or enhancing the capability of making a decisions. It is nothing but reasoning is saying that what, we are enhancing the capability of decision making. Where different ways is there, either you go for what, inductive reasoning, or also we can go try deductive reasoning. And the second one we have a component is that learning. Learning means what, either we are enhancing the skills. What we are doing here, we are enhancing the skill. How we can able to enhance the skill? By studying. Through the studying also we can able to enhance the study, like learnings, right? Either go for like practicing, right? Like example, like dance. At a time we cannot learn the dance, right? We are daily we do the practice to learn the dance. And also we can go for what? Being taught. Like what is that? Like subjects, right? Like that we are going to learn the things that is to also enhance the intelligence. So next is that also we have perception. So perception, as I mentioned, it is nothing but what? Acquiring the data, collecting the data, selecting the data, interpreting, organizing the data. That is also one of the essential component to make the intelligence of a machine, right? And also we have one more is that problem solving. As I mentioned, what is the problem solving? It should be found the solution for the problem. It, as I mentioned, we need to enhance the contribution like mathematician intelligence, right? That is we known as what? Unknown hurdles. The kind of problem I designed, I still am not I did not see like the problems. Now itself I just observe it, but I need to analyze it what is there, and I need to take the decision for that, right? So that is the we known as a problem solving. So as I mentioned, another one is that what? Linguistic intelligence. What is that? As example already I given like public speaker. As a human can able to express their feeling using a phonology, a speech sounds, right? I can express. So that is also one of the essential component I need to enhance, and I need to combine it for to make the an intelligent machine. So these are the essential components are involved to make the artificial intelligence or intelligent machines. Thank you.